Welcome to Ghosts and Crimes, your ultimate destination for unraveling the mysteries of true crime and exploring the spine-tingling world of the paranormal. I'm Yasmin Sultana Plays, your host and guide through the chilling stories and enigmatic phenomena that captivate and intrigue us. Whether you are a seasoned investigator or a curious newcomer, this series is designed to satisfy your fascination with the darkest corners of human experience and the supernatural. Here at Ghosts and Crimes, we delve into the most infamous and perplexing true crime cases, shedding light on the details and uncovering new perspectives. From cold cases and unsolved mysteries to notorious serial killers and shocking courtroom dramas, we aim to provide a comprehensive analysis that not only informs but also sparks deeper questions. Our goal is to honor the victims and their stories while offering thoughtful commentary and insights into the minds of those who commit these heinous acts. But our journey doesn't stop with the tangible world. We'll also venture into the realm of the unknown, where ghosts, hauntings, and other paranormal occurrences await. Whether it's a haunted house with a sinister past, or an eerie urban legend that has stood the test of time, we'll investigate and present these tales with a blend of skepticism and open-minded curiosity. Expect chilling stories, historical context, and first-hand accounts that will leave you questioning the boundaries of reality. Ghosts and Crimes is more than just a series, it's a community for those who share a passion for uncovering the truth and exploring the unexplained. I encourage you to engage with the content, share your thoughts, and join the discussions. Your feedback and insights are invaluable, as they help shape the content and direction of our investigations. Together we can piece together puzzles that have stumped investigators and keep the memories of those lost alive. Playing games while telling these stories is my way of blending two passions that bring me comfort and joy. I have high anxiety, and gaming serves as a way to relax and unwind. By immersing myself in the game, I can stay calm and focused, which allows me to delve deeper into the intricate details of true crime cases and paranormal phenomena. This unique combination also sets my content apart, providing a fresh and engaging way to explore these fascinating topics. I love to game and listen to true crime podcasts, so it felt natural to combine the two. This approach not only helps me manage my anxiety, but also allows me to create a more dynamic and interactive experience for you, my audience. By playing games where discussing these stories, I aim to offer a captivating narrative that keeps you entertained and informed, blending the thrill of gaming with the intrigue of true crime and the supernatural. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of darkness and the fringes of the supernatural. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and prepare for a thrilling ride through the world of ghosts and crimes. Stay tuned for weekly uploads that promise you inform, intrigue, and occasionally terrify. Let's explore these mysteries together and keep the spirit of inquiry alive. Welcome to today's episode of Ghosts and Crimes. Today we delve into the chilling case of the Southside Strangler, a man who terrorized the community and left a trail of heartbreak and horror. We'll explore the shocking details of his crimes and the astonishing twists that followed. Stay tuned as we uncover the dark story behind this notorious killer. In the early 1980s, the city of Richmond, Virginia was gripped by fear as a series of brutal murders targeted young women across the Southside neighborhoods. This reign of terror would later be attributed to one man, Timothy Wilson Spencer, infamously known as the Southside Strangler. Spencer crimes not only shocked the community, but also marked a significant turning point in criminal investigation techniques, particularly through the pioneering use of DNA evidence. The first known victim of the Southside Strangler was 35-year-old Diane Cho, whose body was discovered on September 18, 1987, in her Richmond apartment. She had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Just weeks later, on October 3, 1987, 32-year-old Susan Tucker was found dead in her home in the Southside area. Like Cho, Tucker had been sexually assaulted and strangled with a ligature. As the murders continued, residents grew increasingly alarmed. The perpetrators seemed to target young women living alone, and the method of killing strangulation with a ligature was consistent across the cases. Fear and speculation mounted, and the police faced immense pressure to apprehend the killer, but far more lives were lost. Amidst the fear and urgency, investigators were faced with the daunting task of identifying and capturing a serial killer operating under the radar. The breakthrough in the case came through the meticulous work of forensic experts who were able to link DNA evidence found at the crime scenes to a single perpetrator. Timothy Wilson Spencer, a former hospital worker with a history of burglary and sexual assault, became a prime suspect. Spencer had a troubled past and was known to frequent the areas where the murders occurred. In 1988, after being arrested on unrelated charges, Spencer's DNA was compared to samples from the crime scenes. The results were conclusive. Timothy Wilson Spencer was the Southside Strangler. Timothy Wilson Spencer was convicted of the murders of Diane Cho and Susan Tucker, as well as 2 additional murders and 1 sexual assault linked through DNA evidence. His trial marked a significant moment in the use of DNA technology in criminal investigations, solidifying his role as a crucial tool in identifying and convicting perpetrators of violent crimes. Spencer was sentenced to death and executed in Virginia's electric chair on April 27, 1994. His case highlighted both the horror of serial violence and advancements in forensic science that help bring justice to the victims and closure to their families. The Southside Strangler case had a profound impact on criminal justice practices, particularly in the field of forensic DNA analysis. It underscored the importance of preserving and analyzing biological evidence meticulously and scientifically, paving the way for future cases where DNA would play a decisive role in solving crimes. Moreover, the case left an indelible mark on the community of Richmond, Virginia, and beyond. It served as a reminder of the vulnerabilities within society and the tireless efforts of law enforcement to protect communities from such heinous acts of violence. The saga of the Southside Strangler remains a chilling chapter in the annals of American crime history. Timothy Wilson Spencer crimes terrorized the city, claimed innocent lives, and forever changed the landscape of criminal investigation. While his execution brought closure to some, the scars left by his actions continue to resonate within the hearts and minds of those affected. The legacy of Southside Strangler case lives on through its impact on forensic science and criminal justice practices, serving as a testament to the perseverance of law enforcement in the pursuit of justice for victims of violent crime. The case of the Southside Strangler infuriates me beyond words. Innocent women lost their lives because a crazed man decided he had the right to end them. These women had hopes, dreams, families, and futures all brutally snatched away by his heinous actions. Their lives full of potential were cut short in the most violent and senseless manner imaginable. The thought of their final moments is heartbreaking, knowing they were subjected to unimaginable terror. What adds insult to injury is this audacious claim of innocence. Even after DNA evidence indisputably proved otherwise, he had the gall, to stand there and proclaim his innocence. This wasn't as a defense strategy. It was a blatant lie that marked the pain and suffering of the victims and their families. His refusal to accept responsibility showed a complete lack of remorse and humanity. The audacity of his claim was astonishing. DNA evidence is concrete and irrefutable. It tied him directly to the crime scenes, leaving no doubt about his guilt. Yet he continued to deny his involvement as if the evidence meant nothing. His kind of denial was not only infuriating but also deeply disrespectful to the memory of the woman whose lives he destroyed. This case was more than just a legal battle. It was a moral outrage. It highlighted the failures of a system that allowed a man proven guilty beyond doubt to continue to evade full accountability for so long. The legal wrangling and his persistent denials only prolonged the agony for the families of the victims, who were forced to relive their nightmares over and over again. The Southside Strangler actions and subsequent behavior in court left a scar on the community. People were rightfully angry and demanded justice, not just for the sake of punishment, but to honor the lives that were unjustly taken. Each day he remained unrepentant was another day the wound stayed fresh for those affected by his crimes. Though he was put to death in 1984, his legacy of horror and deceit lingers. The system finally stood firm against his lies, ensuring he was held accountable for every life he took. Yet even with his execution, the pain and anger remain. The families and the community will always remember the innocent lives lost and the monster who tried to deny his culpability to the very end. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Ghosts and Crime. We appreciate you watching and delving into the chilling case with us. Stay tuned for next week's episode as we uncover more intriguing stories from the world of true crime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Until next time, take care and stay curious.